Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around guiding you through Snowfest 2020. I was about to say Sunfest 2020, but of course it is the holiday season, and it's also with that comes the holiday event. So I'm gonna of course get you through every single step of it. I've heard a little bit on the, somewhere that it's still a little bugged, but they did just have a maintenance. So I hope that the maintenance now did, of course, fix the issues that there was. But I'll take that as we go through the steps, because as you can see, I'm on step 1. So, I haven't done any of it yet. I also would put on the screen right here. You guys can see what days you should do what things. Today as the first day of the event, you're going to go out and just collect 1 ore. That is going to give you the 10 chaos chest. So remember to do this on Saturdays, where you get your double XP potion for you guys that are still leveling. And people that just want, some double XP going into some, leaderboard stuff. So without further ado, I don't want to drag the intro in too much. I just want to let you guys know about a few things that I did know about the Sunfest. And, it's on for 2 weeks, as you probably saw in the thumbnail, or you can see on the screen that I showed you as well. But that's enough. Let's jump into step number 1. Alright, so step number 1 is to meet Qubesly under the big tree, and you can basically see it right over there. I just wanted to show you guys, this is of course the angel person that we have here in the middle. I just wanted to show you guys where it was. It's over at the event place that's always around over here, and we have to meet him under here. So we gotta see which one is Qubesly. He is right here. So these are the daily quests you can do. I'll talk about them later on when we get there. And this is of course the Snowfest table that we also have to use later, but we just have to talk to Qubesly, and that's gonna complete us step number 1 and give us 15 dragon coins just for it going up and talking to him. And that's all you have to do for step number 1. So now we can do step number 2. Alright, so step number 2 is to complete 3 Snowfest daily adventures. And these are not the adventures we were talking about before. These are not the gathering ore and stuff like that. It's actually picking up these dailies that are around the guys. And I already picked one of them up here to make a donation, but it's not as easy to just make a donation. It's just not basically open the crafting table and do so. You have to collect some sub-zero snowflakes. These you get from 3 dungeons. I'll show you guys that in a minute before this step is over. And then the sub-zero shadow flakes is from the depths of the delve, and you just have to be above all, 0 as it says right there, and you can then get some of these from that as well. So that's one of the dailies. Then we have to do we have to collect some of these. We're going to do that anyways for the the daily, and you can also get it right here. As you can see right here, we have to collect 30 of these, so we have to find the 3 dungeons. We also have another one of these. You don't have to do these in one day if you don't want to. You can do it over many days if you want to do so. But I will get to step to the 3 dungeon, and you guys can see what it looks like as well. And I'll also actually complete this little word thing. But that was step number 2, to just pick them up, and now we are going to complete them. So as we also had the pumpkin, the Halloween going on, where we had different dungeons looking like pumpkins, we also have these presents, and in these they work just as the pumpkin did, where you have a mini boss at the end. So let me get through it real quick. And when you defeat the boss, you are going to get a chest like you do in regular dungeons. No, nothing changed with that. But when you do get in, you defeat the guy and you get a chest, as you can see there, right there. And you can see I got 10 sub-zero snowflakes. And this is on only YouTube, because I went here to get some my ore quest done, and I just kept going right here. So I got 10 from this, and 10 is pretty good. You just have to do 10 of these dungeons, and you will get yourself for the donation. So just maybe you get some more on U9. I haven't tested that yet, but if you do, at least you're gonna get your or 10 on U2, for example. So let me find you again the what is called the tree dungeon. Alright, so I did find a tree. The present dungeons, as you can see, there's one right over there, is a lot easier to find because there is usually a lot more smaller dungeons. There is big dungeons. And the thing is with these here is it's a big dungeon where you have 3 different places where you can go, and you can get more of the Sub-Zero things that we are looking for. I think this guy is just a mini boss. I don't know if he drops anything. He didn't. All right. So it has definitely, or has, floors to it. So you just have to go through it, and you have to find the 3 mini, what's it called? Bosses. 2 of the mini bosses, and then you have the big boss at the top. And this is a steampunk one. This is in the Desert Frontier biome, as you can see. There is, for the most of the, there's more presents over there. I'm gonna get those, that's for sure. There is one in almost every, there's almost one in every single biome. But mostly the old the old dungeons, but the old biomes has a bigger chance of them. I don't know if they have it in the newer ones that we had, but you just have to go around, go look for the not pumpkin dungeons. I was about to say present dungeons. That's what I mean. They both start with a P, so that was a little bit scarce. But yeah, we do have to get those, and I already completed one of these and getting the snowflakes and not the shadow flakes, and we have to go get those in the delve as well. I'll show you guys that in this clip as well. So I'll see you guys in the delve, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I then went to the delves, and this is just a regular challenge delve. There's nothing really super special about it. It was just an easy one, as this one is. And I started the first level I did. I got 19 of the shadowy shadowy flakes. So I think you can do this on any level. It's just a random drop that is going to drop from the chest in the end. I don't know if there's a double chance when you get to the 3rd floor and you get from the bolster chest, but at least you're getting 19 from this here. And I can also confirm that you do get more of the shadow flakes, or not the shadow flakes, sorry, damn it. The snowflakes from U9. I did one dungeon there, one present dungeon, and I got 20 from that. So you definitely get more when you go to a higher difficulty, and probably also less when you go to a lower difficulty as well. So if you can farm this in a higher difficulty, it's going to take you less time. But I can confirm that you get the shadow flakes from just a regular delve. I don't know if you can get it from the other delves that are available at the moment, but I would say just farm them from the regular ones if you're doing your daily or weekly delve anyway. So yes, this is how you're gonna get them. I'm gonna farm these a little bit more so I get to the donation, and I will get to that in a little bit for you guys, but it'll take me some time getting through all of the floors for myself and farm 100 for the last quest to make a donation. And I would really suggest you guys, of course, only do one of these. For example, maybe the 0 shadow flakes, maybe these ones, because you're doing delve anyways, but else I will just go with the regular one and just farm the dungeons as you are going, because you can do this over 3 days instead of doing it all in one as I'm doing right here. But I'll see you guys at the end of this here step. Alright, so this is the end of step number 2. It's actually a longer step than I realized, but if I just did the same, daily one 3 days in a row, of course this video would come out way later than it should be, but it took a lot longer because you had to get those shadowy snowflakes or shadow flow flakes but I did get 100 of them, and it's random how many you get from I got pretty lucky getting 19, because I was not getting 19 the other runs the other floors that I did, but I did about 6 to 7 floors of delve and I got that 100. So the donation is of course right in here to just basically sacrifice 100 of these and then 100 of these as well. So that's gonna complete me not only the daily quest that we got from this guy, but also from step number 2, and that's gonna bring us up getting the recipe here. But that's gonna be in for step number 3. I think it's smooth sailing from here, but we'll see. But this was the least step number 2, so now we can head into step number 3. Alright guys, so step number 3 is to learn the recipe that we just got. So if you go into your claims, you can see right here, it's command to L on PC, as you can see here. I don't know what it is on the, the consoles, but it's the same thing. You just claim it to your inventory and it's gonna be right down there. You can click it from your inventory if you want to, or just click it from here and you just have to learn it. Apparently I don't even have to learn it. I just have to open it here. I can actually keep it if I want to, but I do want to learn the the mount here that you can now craft from here. You can see this is what it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you one of these glacial shards, which is probably something we got to use right now. But that was step number 3. We can head into step number 4. Alright guys, so step number 4 is currently bugged, and you will see right here on the screen that they are trying to fix the problem as of right now. So hold off by doing it yet. Don't use your 3 your gateways that you got, because you should be able to complete it in the first floor you are in there. Took a while for me to realize that this was actually bugged. So yeah, I did a few of floors, but I got some more delves done of my weekly, which I have been slacking on. But I am still going to complete the other steps for you, because I can tell you what you have to do onwards. It's not too that complicated, but when they do fix it, I will put it on my Discord that it is fixed, but they are aware of the problem, so just hold off by doing them still, and you guys will get it fixed very soon. To just go in there, do a delve in the gateway there, and you'll be fine. So yes, that was step number 4. We can head into step number 5. Alright, so step number 5 is to craft a Glashadial shard. I think that's what it's called. All you have to do is go back to the hub, go to your the Snowfest table, and then you have to craft this here glacials. It's the first thing there's in here. You need some glacial shards, you need some seals, but you got them from doing your daily quests. You need the Shadowy catalyst. That's the one from the previous step, for step number 4. That's why I don't have it yet. And you need some more sub-zero snowflakes. Of course, you know where you get them from the previous step, and also the shadowy flakes as well, and a bit of 99 flux as well. And then you craft this one. That's all you have to do, and you get yourself some frosty treasure boxes. That's where you go. But yeah, you just have to go back to the crafting table and do that as well. So pretty simple step, not very much to do it, but since, like I said, the last step is still bugged as I'm recording this, but I want to get you guys this information right now. I'm gonna show you guys the step now. But that was step number 5. We can head into step number 6. Alright, so for step number 6, all you have to do is go back to the crafting table, the Snowfest crafting table, and here we go, and we have to craft our mount. As you can see, it's only going to cost you the shard that you made in the previous step, and you can of course make as many of you want of these, but I think these are pretty much bind when pick up, or when used, so you can't really, I don't think you could sell them on the marketplace, but you only have to use one of these glacial shards. You just have to craft it, and that is it. I think it's also gonna learn itself, because the next step is also pretty simple, but I'll talk of course about that. But all you have to do is just craft this, click it. If I wasn't stuck on step number 4, yeah, I would be able to craft it and have myself a little Shadowy Stitches Snowfest quilt. But that was step number 6. We can now head into step number 7. Alright, so for the last step, step number 7, all you have to do is equip the mount that you just learned. But since I'm stuck on step number 4, I'm not going to be able to do so. But you can find it, in the under your mounts, but you can also go to home and there go under your favorite stuff, and then recently acquired, not have it as favorites, but show all. And you can see I do have the recipe for it, but I do not have the mount itself, but it's going to show up as the the top one right here. So you can just click it and it will equip it, or you're going to have it as your mount and you can run around on it, and that's going to complete your step number 7. So if you did find this guide helpful, if it was, I'm sorry about being bugged, but they are trying to fix it, and I tried to tell you guys the last of the steps. They were not too complicated, they were, so I think I could sneak by and give you guys the information. So Again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this guide helpful, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me out very much and super much appreciated. Love you guys a very long time and hope you guys have some fun during this here season and also with the Sunfest, the Snowfest that we got going on right here. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!